Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching today's video. We have the final video in my declutter series. So these are like the bigger palettes that, of course, like Morphe, that won't just sit in my drawer and fit perfectly. They're just more of a cumbersome palette. These take up two drawers, two of the deeper drawers in my Alex 9. I would love for them to be able to take up one drawer or 1.5. I don't have like a set goal, like I want to declutter half of this. I just want to declutter ones that I don't have an interest in anymore or that I'm not going to use over something else. So I will have a keep pile, I will have a declutter pile, and I will have a maybe / chopping block video or chopping block section. The chopping block section will be palettes I'm going to try over the next month and a half and give them a good wear test and see if I really do like them enough to keep, or I'll pass them on to somebody else. So without further ado, let's jump in and start on this video. So first off, the bulky Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson Conspiracy palette. I have yet to try this. Jeffree's formulation is amazing. I cannot deny that. Whether you like them or not, I am going to keep this one. It's gorgeous. I actually wouldn't mind trying others. I did have the Blue Blood, but I gave that one to Judy. Okay, the Pure Crystal Clear palette. This is like amazing. So you have your mattes here, you have blushes, the center you have like face products, over here you have shimmers. I am going to put this in the maybe pile for now. I'm not sure. Okay. This Too Faced one, this is the Gingerbread Girl from last year. I have honestly not used this, and I think it's because the packaging. You get 2 blushes, 2 highlighters, a bronzer, and then the eyeshadows. So what I'm actually going to do is depot this so that way I can actually use it. So this I'm going to set aside to depot. Okay. I have a Profusion Pro Pigment palette. Have I used this? No, I have not. Actually, I think I'm going to pass this on. I do have another Profusion one that Judy gave me, so I can test this. But this I'm going to declutter. Okay. I have 2 from the Balm. What's the tea? So this is the iced tea. This is the hot tea. These are so darn cute. This one has like, they're in little teacups. Okay, so do I need both? Are they different enough to keep both? They are, but I kind of like this one better, the cold tea or the iced tea. So I'm going to keep the iced tea. Where's my keep pile? Do I have a keep pile? Yes, I do. Okay. And then this one, I think I'm going to pass on this one. Okay. The Wet n Wild 32 pan eyeshadow palette. I have most of these in their regular 10 pans, so this one I am going to declutter. Okay, the Queen palette by Eloise Cosmetics. I have never used this, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter that. The Estate and Bailey Sarin Venice Fling eyeshadow palette collab. I actually do want to try this formula. I have a couple products from Estate that I really like, so this is going to be chopping block. Okay. I have the Masquerade Mini by Juvia's Place. I am going to keep Okay, the Nubian 2. Okay, this one I'm definitely keeping. And it has, like, the blue in there is similar to the green. So I'm going to keep this one, which is the Nubian 2. Oh. Okay, this one is the Saharan 2. It's different enough. I'm going to keep that one. Do I have any more Juvia's? No. This one I'm going to put in the maybe pile. Okay. I have the BH Cosmetics and Sylvia Ghani collab. I think I picked this up at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. This is gorgeous, and I do want to try it, but I'm going to put that one in the maybe pile. Okay, the Beauty Bakery Breakfast in Bed. I think this came in one of our Ipsies or BoxyCharms. I just don't have a desire to use this, so I'm going to pass this one along. Okay, let's get some of these so I know which piles are what here. Okay, the Urban Decay Elements palette. I love the Urban Decay formula. You guys know that. But this palette is ridiculously huge. So I want to see if I can depot these and put them in a Z palette, which would be a lot more convenient for me. So this is staying, but if I can depot it. I have the Urban Decay Full Spectrum, which looks like that. Same with this one. I would love to depot it. It's just bulky, but I'm keeping. I have the Tarte Tarteist Pro palette. I think this is my only Tarte palette. I have not used it yet, but I do want to keep it. So she will be staying. The Too Faced Natural Lust palette. This one I really do want to keep. So she's going to stay in my collection. Okay. The Makeup Revolution X Rachel Leary. It's the Ultimate Goddess Face and Shadow palette. I have not even used this. You know what, guys? I'm going to pass this on. Have I even swatched it? I have not. Okay, going to pass this one on. I have another Revolution collab with Emily Noel. It's the Once palette. This one, like, it fell and it cracked, but none of the eyeshadows busted. You know what? I'm going to pass this on. I wasn't too wowed by it when I tried it to keep it. Okay, we have two from NYX. I have the Ultimate Utopia and Modern Dreamer. Modern Dreamer is still sealed, but I lean more towards the Ultimate Utopia. So I'm going to keep the Ultimate Utopia, and I'm going to declutter the Modern Dreamer. Okay, I'm not doing like too bad. Storybook Cosmetics, The Wizardry and Witchcraft. It is so bulky. Like, it's ridiculous. But I am going to keep this. Like, it's just this little part right here that is the eyeshadows. So I'm probably going to depot this and put it in a Z palette. But that will be staying. Okay, let's scooch this pile up. Ooh. Okay. The Morphe Jaclyn Hill collab. This is the first one. I am keeping it. What I did was I wrote all the shades on paper, and then I just taped it into the top part of it. So I am going to be keeping this one. It's gorgeous. Then we have the Morphe and James Charles collab, which I just taped the little plastic up the top. This is such a great overall color palette. But do I need this big of a palette? I don't. And I have shades like this elsewhere. But do I have the greens? You know what, guys? I'm going to pass on the James Charles palette. That's a pass. That was a hard one. The Morphe X Jeffree Star palette. This one now is unique enough to me. And see, I have greens here. So I'm going to keep this one. Or do I want to? I'm going to keep this one. Okay, she's staying. The Morphe 35F. Okay, this one can go. She's gotten quite a bit of use. I do love this palette, and I'll probably repurchase it. But this one needs to go. Okay, this one is the Morphe 35V. This is a recent purchase of mine, and I am going to keep this. Then this Z palette is, does it go this way? No. This is the 39L Morphe palette. So this is like the eyeshadows on one side of my Sephora Z palette. I depotted it because it's so big and bulky. Then on this side, you have like the highlighters in there. Then this is the Storybook Cosmetics, the Briar Rose up to here. 2 Urban Decay singles and 5 that were from the Ultimate Mattes palette. So I'm definitely keeping this one. Then I have my Lorac Mega Pro palettes. This is the one, let me see like what the difference is. This is the Mega Pro 2, 3, and 4. Let's see if I can actually do this with all the palettes open. Okay. They are all unique in their own way. This is like a good everyday neutral palette with a few pops of color. This one is the same thing. It's got, you know, the blue, the yellow. This one is more, the 3 is, no, yeah, the 3. It's just like kind of like a great everyday palette. And then the 4, it's kind of like a springtime fun palette. So I'm actually going to keep all of my Lorac Pro palettes because those are the only Lorac palettes I have, aside from a little 6-pan palette. So the maybe pile is here. There's only 4. It's the BH Cosmetics Sylvia Ghani Beauty palette. I think I'm going to pass on this one. I don't think I've even swatched it, so I'm going to pass on that. Okay. The Masquerade Mini by Juvia's Place. I'm going to keep. It's just unique enough that I'm going to keep. This one I did say I want to keep, but it's going to be on the chopping block to test out a little bit more, so she will go in a separate pile. And then my Pure Crystal Clear, as I like think about this more and more, I actually think I want to keep it. So yeah, I'm going to keep the Pure. So let's see what we decluttered. Of course, Popeye. So I've decluttered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I did pretty good. And then I'm going to depot 4. So I'm going to depot my 2 Urban Decays, my Too Faced one, and the Storybook Cosmetics. I'm happy with that. What do you think, Popeye? Poppy, what do you think, huh? See, don't forget to subscribe to Mommy's channel. Click the post notification bell so you will always be notified of my future uploads. Give the video a huge thumbs up. And my mommy says she loves each and every one of you. Do you love all of them, Popeye? Huh? Puppy, do you love everybody? Say bye, guys.